We are live, neighbor. We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. Melbourne, are you there? Are we good to go?
Yes, Seku, from my end here in studio, we are ready and you are loud and clear from our end here. So if you are good to go, then we can kick the ball rolling.
Very good. So good morning to all of you listening to us in Liberia. Good afternoon to all of you watching and listening to us in the eastern part of the United States or the Midwest. And good morning to all of you watching and listening to us in Australia, in China, in the Middle East, anywhere where it's in the morning. We want to say good morning to all of you. And I want to say thank you once again for joining SKTV as we bring you the happenings in our country and around the world. Today is another day, is another beautiful day. I think today is June 9 and June 9, 2023. It's good to be here, Mr. Kula. And those of you listening to us on the radio, we want to welcome you to SKTV once again. So if you do not have a data to continue to watch SKTV on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, all you can do is very easy. Just tune to Truth FM 96.1 on your radio. If you're in a car, that's the place to be. If you're in your house, that is the place to be. Or even if you're in a village, the most remote part of Liberia, you have access to radio, to a radio. And Truth FM is making everything easier for you. Whether you are in Monserrado, you are in Nimba County, you are in Vonjama, Lofa County, you are in Bapolu County, or you are all the way in the southeast, no matter where you are, Grand Nigeria, you are in Zredu, you are in River G, anywhere you are, Sano, Maryland, Truth FM is the place to be. So go ahead and tune to Truth FM. You don't want to use your data. But again, I want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV. Melbourne, today, the topic today is, do you think Liberians are ready for change? If yes, what kinds of change? So that is the topic. That is the topic today.
So interesting. But Seku, that kind of a topic like this is so unique. I think there should be election. But anyway, it's good that we start sooner so that they can be able to come up with the kind of change they think they want. So this topic is good for all of us as people.
Thank you so much, Melbourne, and thank you to everybody for watching. You know, this song by Takunje that say they lie to us. That song is so unique. It's kind of like a generic song. It befits every government, every circumstances, every issue as a country. The song came up during the time of Ellen. If any government that is performing, if the government is performing decimally, if the government is not performing, if the government is proving incompetent and inept, definitely this song is for you. But if it is the other way around, if your government is good, you are performing greatly, you are delivering, then this song is not for you. That's why I love this song. When they say they lie to or they promise, because that is the hallmark of all politicians. They will come, they will lie. And in other news, as Steve will say, I just listened to Ambassador Joseph Nyima Boakai on the stage of a program that they are having. Just one second.
Okay, so if you're there, please, yeah, in fact, we don't want you to even touch or maybe tune into another station. No, don't do that. So just get that set at 19 minutes past 6 o'clock, and you are following Truth FM. For those of you that are in Nima County, we want to say good evening to all of you there, our people that are in Nima County. Which part of Nima that you following us from, we don't know, but we want to say good evening to all of you there, our good citizens in Nima County. Yeah, so Sekou, if you're back,
Yes, sir.
Sekou,
I'm back. My son, I could hear him talking on the phone, and I didn't want his voice to be going through the radio and people listening to him having a different conversation. Yes, so I was just trying to tell him that I'm on the show.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So, Mabel,
Yep.
before even I say anything, I want to ask you: do you think Liberian people ready for change? Do you think so? And if so,
Okay.
you think what kind of change they're ready for?
Yeah, thank you. Sekou, but today mark 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Maybe someone will want to ask me, but maybe what you mean by 1, 2, 3? Today make 123 days to go. That means from the election commission headquarters, the countdown still continues. So today mark day 123. So that means we have 123 days to go with all the holding and pulling, the disagreements and the agreement, the joining of other political parties, the alignment, realignment, and we have 123 days to go. And today is Friday here in Liberia, and the sun is shining. I don't know, but today the weather started a little bit that kind of way, yeah, in Monserrata, but the sun starts shining later on. And our people there in Nima County, especially in Secretary and District number 4 and the rest of Nima, because Truth FM Nima is also relaying this broadcast to FM there in Nima County. Cyprian Cody and the rest of the team. Let me say good evening to all of you and many thanks to all of you for the hard work so far for the Liberian people, especially for all people who are on our side from the southeast all the way to central, north, and the rest of Liberia. Thanks to you guys there for the hard work from Truth FM Nima. So, Yasegu, back to your question, like I said from the beginning, they kind of a topic, last minute to the time, how they kind of, because when your voting card is in your hand, now you're going to the pool, they will ask you this question. Yes, I want change. Which type of change do you want? Because sometimes a lot of us, sometimes we see other people are going, or maybe the way other people are going, or the place they want to go, that the kind of place that we want to go. Without us maybe making our own observation as to why am I following this person? Why am I going to vote for this person? So coming back to the kind of change. Yes, Liberians are yearning for change. From 2005 up to 2017, every time you hear about election, it's all about change. So the kind of topic for me, I think is good. I think we got to continue because every time we change it, we change it. So which type of change do you want? Do you want change? Yes. If yes, which type of change do you want, or what kinds of change do you want? So now, yes, we are seeing people who were in power for 12 years, right? People that are in power for 12 years after the war. And after war, that's the time you see or maybe a country can receive a lot of helping hand, receive a lot of money. And at the end of the day, we start hearing some words coming from the past government that, oh yes, we'll have a lot of opportunity, but we squander it, And now we are seeing other Liberians are going back, to the same people and saying, oh yes, you'll come and take over. In fact, you people should be the best. So if you ask me, for me, I will tell you clearly that we are now at the crossroad. And Sekou, Liberian have to be careful. Because if we are not careful, we may see ourselves fighting for change, putting ourselves into another situation that we may not easily handle. So for me, actually the system here in Liberia is messed up, and we need that leader. We need that person that can transform, that can make all the best changes here in Liberia when it comes to the judicial system, when it comes to the legislature, even the entire system here in Liberia is all messed up. So we want that person that will be robust to say, yes, I'm going to stand up no matter who, maybe that person that been supporting me, but I'm going to stand up for the Liberian people. So if you call for change, you will hear a lot of Liberians now saying, yes, they want change. But then who's going to bring the change now? That's the $1 million question. Who's going to bring the change? So I stop that, Sekou, or I stop here for now and hear from you and other Liberians.
So yeah, so folks, I want to say thank you so much for joining us. I want to encourage each and every one of you to go ahead and share the show. While we do that, let me see if I can. I don't know if I can recognize a few people here. I may not be able to recognize all of you, but I will try in as much as I can. I'm going to. I'm going to start with those people that joined us from the get go, from the beginning. It was Prince. Welcome to SKTV. Sidiki M. Dollar, welcome to SKTV. Popo King, welcome to SKTV. Toby Wilson, welcome to SKTV. Abraham Passaway, welcome to SKTV. Yon Bobby Yang, welcome to SKTV. Harris Tucker, Ben Bezonga Kamara, welcome to SKTV. Amadou Kone, welcome to SKTV. Roof Robert Pangba, welcome to SKTV. And my own brother and friend, Lasana A. Kruma, commonly known as Sinani. Welcome to SKTV, my brother. And Fred, welcome to SKTV. Caroline, welcome to SKTV. Sarah Smart and my own little brother out there from all the way in Liberia. Melvin Deshil, one of the SKTV behind the scene real men. Melvin Deshil from all the way Belgium. Welcome to SKTV. I want to say welcome to SKTV to Elizabeth Yedia. Elizabeth Yedia, welcome to SKTV. From Ture, the man who still believe that Jeremiah Wapo is the next president of Liberia. Welcome to SKTV. Sheikh Faliku, welcome to SKTV. And I'm going to try. I'm not going to be able to call it by the name. Numpo, welcome to SKTV. Isabiri Sheikh Sano. Is a Barry Sex Channel. Welcome to SKTV. Assalamu alaikum. He says, Assalamu alaikum, Juma Mubaraka. It means that greeting to you, greeting and blessing to you, all of you, and the blessing of the Juma of Friday. Friday is a big day in Islamic calendar, just as Sunday is with the Christian people. Yes, indeed. Comfort Abu, welcome to SKTV. Eric Peabody, welcome to SKTV. And Muna Clipler, welcome to SKTV. I will try. If I butcher your name, I'm sorry. Don't hold me responsible. In my eye, you can see two player. Me, I don't like to wear glasses. But yes, welcome to SKTV. Yasa, welcome to SKTV. Kingdom of Judah, welcome to SKTV. Joseph Konto. Certain people that when I reach them, I got to somehow give them extra recognition. Joseph Konto is one of those people who is on SKTV every single day. And every day he comes on, either $5, either $10, either $20, he will send it to SKTV. We have to recognize people who are doing that. Not because he got a lot of money, but because he loves SKTV and he always contribute to SKTV. Joseph Konto wants to say thank you so much. You are so special to us. Then Michael, I don't want to pronounce your last name. I'm sorry. Michael, welcome to SKTV. And we have what? Davis. Davis' first name is Elinor. Welcome to SKTV. Rafi, welcome to SKTV. Amadou Mo Kone, welcome to SKTV. Yeah, a lot of people, man. A lot of people joined us in the last 10, 15 minutes, but I will still try to get there. And then Yata Bruno, welcome to SKTV. My own sister, one of the also stakeholder of SKTV is Gwen Smith. Gwen John Smith, welcome to SKTV. Felicius, welcome to SKTV. Ali Kroma, welcome to SKTV. Emmanuel Colley, You late? You're not late. You're not late. You read on time. Welcome to SKTV. Jacob G. Daniels. Welcome to SKTV and King Ashford Wright. I will stop there so far. And all of you that are listening to us on the radio that I'm not able to see your name, I got a whole bunch of respect for you, a whole lot of respect for you. Trust me. I know the calls you make to Melbourne or friends and colleagues in Liberia, asking them when SKTV is going to be on. We recognize your presence. We want to say thank you to each and every one of you. We are here because you are here. We are here because you are listening. As we speak to you, we are live on SKTV, on SKTV Live. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Instagram. We are also live on Truth FM 96.1, both in Monrovia and also in Nima County. Pretty much we are covered in the entire country, the Republic of Liberia. Those who are listening to us all the way in the most remote part of Liberia, in the hinterland, we want to say welcome to SKTV. Today, the question we ask, do you think Liberians are ready for change? If yes, what kinds of change? Today, we have three major candidates. Many people will view the current stage of our politics as a three-horse race. And the three major candidates, people are saying one represent the past, one represent the present, and the other represent the future. So when we say change, do you want to change to go back to yesterday? Or do you want to remain at your current situation, your current condition? Are you better off today than you were yesterday? Or are you gravitating towards the future? They say, Joseph Nima Boakai, the standard bearer for the Unity Party, represents the past yesterday. Clearly, he served for over 47 years in our government, including 12 years of vice presidency, and he's now over 80 years of age. Many of those people who believe that he is a history, they believe that he is not, in line with current reality. That he does not understand the technological world. He does not understand what is going on right now, the need of our country and the people. Many people believe that the 47 years that he served in government, he has nothing to show for it, except for promises and promises and promises. I'm not saying it. That is the belief of many Liberians. Some people believe that Joseph Nima Boakai has no new idea. And the fact that he admitted that he's not well, some people believe that he's not physically fit to be president, because presidency comes with so many challenges. So they believe, those who are his critics believe that he's not physically fit, health-wise. And when your health is questioned or questionable, your mental state, your judgment, your decision making are also questionable. Those who believe that George Weah, the present situation of Liberia, that George Weah is the president, if you want to remain as you are right now, believe that George Weah is your guy, are saying, by all accounts, George Weah has proven that he is incompetent, that he does not understand politics, He does not understand administration. He does not understand what it takes to lead. Instead of leading, they believe that George Weah is being led and not being led by good people. That George Weah is being led by some unscrupulous element who preyed on the resources of our country, who preyed on the innocence of our people, on the ignorance of some Liberians. They take advantage to exploit the down-trained Liberians. They take advantage of the Liberians that they believe that they don't see another life. They have not actually experienced different life. Some of them believe the life they live in now, as terrible as it is, some Liberians believe that's what they deserve because they have not tested what it takes to be living in the 21st century. They do not have 24/7 electricity. They have never experienced that. So they think the situation they are in right now, that's what they deserve. Some of them, they have never seen or clean drinking water. They have to drink from well, or they got to go to the creek to get water from there to drink it. So they don't know. They have never tried. They have never experienced other life. What is better life? They don't know. So politicians take advantage of them, making them to believe that's what they deserve, that's who they are. So they will continue to appreciate people who are exploiting their country, people who are stealing their money, and give them a piece of it. They say, thank you. Oh, you're our leader. Forgetting to know that those people are the reason why they are in the condition they are in right now. So many who believe that George Weah is the person, believe that the deteriorating condition of Liberian is because of George Weah's inability to change their life. George Weah promised that he's going to be different. As a matter of fact, those who believe that George Weah is actually the problem of now, because George Weah was elected because of the failure of the UP government, where many people said that Liberians deserve better, that he cannot continue to live under a corrupt regime led by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Joseph Numa Boakai. So they believe that a 12 years of another UP government will have been a disaster for Liberia. And to the surprise of so many people, not me, because I knew that George Weah had nothing to show. During his service as senator, he was missing in action. He was not visible. He did nothing only to collect his salary. He did nothing when it comes to legislation. He did not sponsor or co-sponsor any major legislation in Liberia. So nobody, some of us expected nothing from him. But to the many supporters of George Weah, they are very surprised because they thought George Weah was going to be an agent of change. They thought George Weah was some kind of messiah, a change agent, the guy who has all the contacts around the world, the guy who once served as the world best, African best, European best, and all the best. But they are disappointed to know that the guy has no contact. They are disappointed to know that the guy cannot even lead. He's been led by some unscrupulous elements who intend to exploit Liberia and the Liberian people. So they believe today is George Weah. The person represents George Weah. If you're happy with that, vote for George Weah. He's your guide. If your condition is better right now, if you're happy with it, do not hesitate. Don't even fight. Don't insult anybody. Just go and vote. If you vote George Weah, it means that the Liberians are happy with their situation, with their current condition. That means that's the person. Those who believe in Alexander Cummings, thinking that Alexander Cummings is the future, now that Fisher 2, Councillor Charlie Broskin has been added to Tim Cummings, many people seeing that as an opportunity for the future. Not only they understand the contemporary world we are living in right now, that they are up to speed in understanding the reality of the world, and not only they have lived the current, moving train, or or I don't know, the light speed of the world, because the world is moving so fast. So they think they represent the future. But to the critics of Cummings, they believe Cummings does not have governmental experience. Cummings has not served in any government. Cummings does not understand Liberian politics. For many people, understanding Liberian politics is that you have to know how to maneuver your way to involve in corruption. You have to know how to move from one party to another for political expediency. You have to know to lie to the people so that they can vote for you. Being honest. You say you don't understand Liberian politics. And telling the people what you will do from your heart, they say you don't understand Liberian politics. Understanding Liberian politics, you must mislead the people. You should tell them things that you will not do just to get them to vote for you. To them, that is the understanding of Liberian politics. For the critics of Cummings, they believe Cummings is too straight. So many career politicians, they don't see themselves in the Cummings government because they are not accustomed to being straight. They're not used to that. They're not used to, government that will live by the rule. They're not used to that. They don't used to a country that will be governed in accordance with our constitution. They don't used to that. They don't used to where justice become blind, where everybody abide by the rule. Everybody follow the rule of law. They don't believe in that. They don't believe that justice system should be independent from the presidency. They don't believe that. So if you are not one of those people that subscribes to those way of doing things, you don't understand Liberian politics. Oh man, I don't understand Liberian politics, man. The men knew to, and then they have tried to make many Liberians believe that if you're not one of those behaving in those manner, that means you are not, you stay young, you stay new. Some of them will say, Cummings is a good man, but in the man knew, let the man wait for a time. So let the man wait. Let the man learn how to steal. Let him wait. Let him learn how to be corrupt. Let him wait. Let him learn how to maneuver politically.
Let him learn all the tricks.
And let him wait. Let him learn how to steal from the Liberian people. Let him wait. Let him learn how to dish money out for political reason. The man stay new. The man stay new. The man don't understand Liberian politics. One thing that I'm in agreement with many of those critics of Cummings is that Cummings is not a career politician. That I know. But to say he does not understand Liberian politics, that's not true. Here are the reasons why. This guy, a few years ago, he was a political novice. He has no idea as to what's going on in Liberia. He was just straightforward businessman. Well, at least in less than 17 months, this man jumped into Liberian politics and came ahead of many career politicians who have been in country for decades. That means this guy knows what he's doing. Now today, 6 years later, this man is now being discussed as potential next president of Liberia. And you still say the man does not understand politics? Maybe you don't understand politics. But one thing I know for sure, this election will be filled with a lot of surprises. And this election will bring two major things. And those two things are 100% certain. One of it, Liberia will change for the better forever and ever. Or Liberia will continue to go backward forever and ever if you dare make mistake to continue with what we always do. Now voting on issue. Now voting for our children. Now voting for ourselves. But voting for our belly. Voting for career politicians. Voting for fast cash. Voting for something that will take you from today within the next 24 hours. The contrast, the difference could not be clearer. It could not be clearer. And me, Sekou Kenny, and the SKTV family, we believe that the contrast, the clarity, it could not be clearer. The difference is so clear. And we here, we are not telling you go vote for Cummings. We're not telling you go vote for George Weah. We're not telling you go vote for Joseph Boakai. What we are telling you is what is apparent, what is clear that we can all see. So people can refuse to see. There's a saying that when you change the way you look at things, the things you're looking at changes. The way you look at things, that's how you can see them. For example, if you come on this platform right now to listen and learn, you will learn, you will listen. But if you came here, or even listening to us on the radio, with a mindset to distract, to insult, to disrespect, your sense of reasoning is locked. Nothing can go through there because you know why you came with the mindset. We human beings, that's how we are created. Your mindset matters. It matters a lot. If you plan to learn, you will learn. If you plan to blind yourself and play deaf ear to everything, definitely you will come here and go and live with nothing. But if you came here to listen and to be reasonable, to analyze, somehow, to some level, to do some critical thinking as to what we are saying here. Don't look at Seku now. Look at the message. Look into what we are saying. And you should add one or two together, whether they will make sense to you. Is it true that George Weah did nothing in the Senate? Think about that. If it's true, yes, then you agree with me that you do not expect anything out of him in the Senate. Do you think Joseph Nima Boakai served 12 years in Ellis government? Nothing to show for it. He himself agreed that they squandered all the opportunity they had. They received more money than George Weah government. Let's be honest. They squandered the opportunity. If you believe that, and you still think that Joseph Nima Boakai got something else to offer to Liberia, that's up to you. What Joseph Boakai had or has now that he presented to Ellen. As a matter of fact, he presided over two of the major ministries. The Ministry of Agriculture, where he said he was the expertise. He even talked about it today. From high school, from college, where he served in government and as minister, the agriculture is his area. But up to now, there's no role from farm to market in Lofa County, where he's from. There's no role from farm to market in other part of Liberia. If agriculture was the major suit of Ambassador Joseph Nima Boakai, if agriculture is the area, if it's his area of expertise, why? Why is it that Liberian farmers are still suffering? Why is it that Liberian farmers agree he was not the president? But those people, they were reporting to him. And not only reporting to him, he's not from the capital city. He's not from Monrovia. He didn't grow up in Monrovia. He knows exactly how people struggle to go to Lofa County. He knows exactly people who are farmers. Their farming can only benefit them when they can at least move from point A to point B. You can farm all you want. You can harvest as much as you want. If you cannot move from point A to point B, your work is useless. It will not benefit you. Isn't it interesting that up to today's date, after understanding the Liberian people problem for 47 years, after understanding that farming is the best thing for Liberia, agriculture is the best way for Liberia, after knowing all of that, after serving 12 years as vice president, Liberians are still going to Ghana to buy pepper. Here you go. Pepper, nothing else, pepper. Not rice, I'm talking about pepper. Liberians are going to Guinea to buy corn, to buy peanuts. Hey God. Can you imagine? This man that understands the agriculture, he is the one that understands agriculture, but yet, after 47 years.
In that era,
yeah. Then I don't want to know about the area that he's not an expert. I don't want to mention the area that he's not an expert. You know, when people come to listen to us, some of the detractors insult us, disrespect us. But I know for a fact there are people that I consider the silent majority. Not only they listen, but they take note, they understand the message, and they get the message, and they act upon the message. Trust me. Don't mind a few dictators, distractors, you know, people that will come here to talk nonsense. Trust me, don't pay attention to them. Vast majority of Liberians that follow SKTV, they understand that we love our country. They know that everything we are saying, everything we are doing it in the interest of our country. I have no loyalty to anybody. Trust me. I'm loyal to no political party, no individual. Yes. If anybody asks for our service to cover you, we will go there. You pay us, we'll go there. If anybody is interested in coming to SKTV, you call us, we will bring you on. You will pay us. But to put your message out there. If anybody get anything to advertise, you have it to send to us. I'm not talking about hackers. People who are trying to hack our system. Every day they're sending me messages. They can pay me 4,500 a week. How they can pay me $850 a day. I'm not talking about those hackers. I'm talking about people, human beings, entrepreneurs, politicians, anybody. If you're interested in advertising anything on SKTV, we care less about your party. We care less about who you support. Nothing whatsoever. As long as it's genuine, it's legal, we will definitely carry it for you. By the way, we are approaching the news bulletin time. I don't know if we're going to have a news bulletin today. Maybe let me know if we do. If we're going to have a news bulletin, then we have 1 minute to go. Are you there, Mabel?
Yes, I'm here, Seku. So
Are we going to
I'm
have news
like,
bulletin?
yes, I'm doing. I'm asking the guys as to what are we going to bring the 7 o'clock news. So we have three
So
more minutes.
go ahead,
Yes.
and take care of that, and then give me signal right away because I know many Liberians now are glued to their radio listening to this platform.
The story that you are bringing out, or in fact, the way you are analyzing the entire thing is getting sweeter day by day or minute by minute. So Liberians are really glued to the radio. So maybe after the news bulletin, if possible. If not, then we continue. But still waiting word from the newsroom. Anything, I'm going to let you know.
Okay, so we have about 2-3 minutes to go. Let me know if we are going to do that, but then we will allow the news bulletin to continue, and then we'll come back and continue this
So,
discussion.
so I just received information that no news. So let's continue.
All right, it means that
Yeah.
the management and team and the Liberian people, they are enjoying the conversation we are having right now, and they want us to continue. Thank you so much to O'Neill, to Melbourne, to everybody at the radio station. Tell them SKC thank you to you guys for continuing the program. So, going back to the conversation, Melbourne, we are going to be opening the line very soon. Trust me.
Yes, indeed.
But we have to speak truth to power.
We got to speak truth. Thank you.
We got to tell the people the truth, what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. Like I was saying, speaking of expertise, Joseph Nima Buaka, today I listened to him. But I must admit that I am in sympathy with the woman. Again, I'm reiterating this. I've said it before. I've said it time with our number that Joseph Nima Buaka, I believe, is the victim. He's been victimized by his enablers. He has been victimized by people around him for their selfish ego, for their political egos, and this is not good. They want to be everywhere or anywhere they can at the expense of the woman, at the detriment of his health. Everybody, just like the last time when the woman went to Grand Bassa for that endorsement program by Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence,
Mhm.
everybody spoke. They were very loud, energetic, and clear. But listening to the woman today, again, sometimes some of us, when I go to listen, I don't go for the noise. I go for the substance first and foremost. I look at the messenger, the delivery of the message, how you delivering the message. I look at your body language. And I also look at your tone. And what I saw today, I was embarrassed. And I'm still concerned once again, Liberians. These people who are doing this, you are not doing justice to the woman. You are not doing justice to his family. I don't know whether or not the family subscribe or agree to whatever you are doing, but I think this is clear an abuse. The woman's voice could not even come out using the microphone. But the woman's voice could not even come out. This is sad. This is beyond politics. This, I think, is weakness. Many of the people, I've always talked about this. I've always talked about the scenario of a mentally challenged child or young man who sings for everybody, who dances for everybody. Everyone loves them, but no one wants to own them. Nobody wants their child to be that child. Everybody, all the market women, everybody else, everywhere, in every gathering, they like that child. They will call you, come here, come here, come here. They will give him $1 or $2 to dance for them, or sing for them, or talk stuff for them to amuse them. They love that child for their own amusement, but they don't want to own the child. Similarly, those guys who are carrying the woman, thereby injecting steroid into the woman to go and accomplish their political gain.
Mhm. Mhm.
If this was their father, they will not do them. They will not do it to him. If this was their relative, they will not do it to him. This is just a fact. They will not like it. They hate to hear it, but it's just a fact. And it is sad. It is sad, very, very sad. But again, it is not me to make a decision as to who you should vote for, as to who is the most qualified person to be president. What we can do, we present to you the clear picture of the people who are wanting to be president, who are running to be president. But we will give you information so you can make an informed decision based on facts. We know very well that those people who are forcing Joseph Boakai there now, they are doing it for themselves. They are not doing it for Liberia. They are not doing it for Joseph Boakai. They are doing it for themselves. And like I said, Mebon,
Yep.
we open the line to the Liberian people. Do you think the Liberian people are ready for change? If yes, what kind of change? Change to go backward? Change to remain where you are? Change to move to go forward? Plain and simple. What kind of change do you want? Open the line. Let's hear from our people. Open the line first in Liberia. Then we will open the line in the diaspora. The good thing, the advantage to people living in Liberia, they can call when we open the line for Liberians in Liberia. They can also call when we open the line for the diaspora because you know what? They have the opportunity to call, to use the WhatsApp to call. And
Indeed.
and one of the good things now, all of our two numbers that we post here, not the Liberian number, the two number, the US number that we have here. Now we have both numbers now on WhatsApp. So you can call for either number, you will get us. You call directly, you will get us. So we try to do that to make sure that when we are off the radio, those Liberians living outside of Liberia or in Liberia or any other part of the world, but they want to contribute. Even those in Liberia, they want to contribute. While we are not on the radio, they can easily call the WhatsApp. It will not cost them a lot to participate. So open the lines in Liberia, ask the question, at least 1 minute maximum, or we're not taking a lot of time, on one person.
All right. So
And again, let me say this.
yes.
Don't
Go
cut
ahead before.
anybody. Let me say this now today, just for you to know, right? Don't cut anybody off if they try to, if they're not making sense. Let them be allotted the time like everybody else.
They
That's
will
30
not feel.
seconds.
They
That's 30, no,
will not
I'm
feel.
just telling you, you don't do it, but I'm just trying to show the people that we are different. The reason why we want to do that is that sometimes some of these people, they are, whatever they're telling you, they believe in it. Until they are presented something better, until you can present them, until you can educate them to disabuse themselves of those kind of mindset, they will continue to live with those kind of mindset and they will never change. So allow them to criticize us. We're not allowing anybody to use certain words on the radio or platform.
They're where
But,
our coming
but
because
if it's been an
this is
opportunity,
radio.
allow them to
This is
criticize us.
radio. Now only on
Let them say
Facebook,
whatever they
maybe
want
you
to
can
say.
insult or
Then
do other thing. But
we'll have the opportunity to educate them. Don't cut them off.
yes,
As long as they are living by the rule, they respect the rules and of this platform and the radio station, let them speak out. We will have time to educate them. I just want to
all
say
right.
that. Call in and tell us what you think. What kind of change you want? You want to change to go back to yesterday? If you think that was better, you want to change for now. I mean, or you want to change for the future.
All right. So then let me get to the line and start picking up calls. And to the first caller, good evening.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you doing this evening?
We are great. Thank God your name and from where you join us.
You call me Ambush the body of Mataki.
Okay, go ahead, Andrew.
The question, in regard to the question, we Liberians who are living here, we need a change. The kind of change we need a president, a real president. We don't need a boy. We don't need somebody who don't know the position, the description of the job. We don't need a kind of president. We need a mature person to be president. A man, not a boy.
All right.
Somebody who would
All right, you have said it already, bro. I feel like the same thing you keep saying over and over.
Yeah,
So this caller, good evening.
at least 30 seconds, maximum 1 minute, no more than
Yeah,
that.
my dear, your name and from where you join us.
Yeah, I joined from Tuason Lower Martin and this is the first John Mapper. Maybe I want to ask your online guest. There's an information came out about Zana Kume involved, allegedly involved with a gay in the community from America there. elected, he took money and he used to come and run in Liberia as the way a president, then he can sign the gear. Is it true or lie? So I want you to just speak on this.
Okay, thank you. You're going to respond to that. And to this caller, good evening.
Good evening, Chibu.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Your name and from where you join us.
I'm Cindy calling from my background.
Okay, go ahead.
This is one from Okote in the party twice. Not to follow in the party again. Just like Sekou said, these guys are using the government to rescue themselves, not Liberia. One. Two, the fire regime that the government said, market today. These are not, even if we win, the international community will not take it serious. Serious is, and some of we know this, we know this. So thank you.
Thank you so much. So the numbers to call is 0770 20 31 25
I got a caller here from
0770
Liberia. Let me take down what you're waiting for.
203125. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I think this is Sarah Mane from Liberia there. Sarah, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
You're live on SKTV. How you doing, my brother?
Bless God. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be on the platform. And I want to say good evening to the SKTV family in Liberia. Good morning and good afternoon around the world. Thank you. I join you from Liberia, precisely Bannersville, this evening. And my input, if we really want to change, is a very great topic. And I will tell you, yes, that our people are desperately in need of change. Mr. Kane, if I would tell you, because I've been on a few recent time with the Cummins Intellectual Mobilization team. We from the Cummins camp, we are doing the do the Jehovah's Witness campaign, telling the people the message and telling the people who Mr. Cummins is, and we can tell you that it's refreshing and it's welcoming by our people. Because there are a lot of people who do not know this man. There are a lot of people who do not know what he done in the past. There are a lot of people who do not know Mr. Cummins' contribution to the Liberian society. And I can tell you for that, for every time we get out there to engage our people and we say these things, they get shocked. And we buy votes, and right away we win votes over. Through conviction, the people decide to support. Like Tori today, we visited Tori, the team, and myself. And it was resounding. It was welcoming. Our people need change. They need change, not a yesterday change, a change of 12 years that did not do anything of this country. It is not change. Our people do not need change. The people need genuine change. And I can tell you, it's time. This is the time, and it's now that we give the people the change that they deserve.
Okay, thank you so much. Hello, are you there?
So,
are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Mr. Karen.
Yeah, I want you to conclude quickly. We're going back to neighbor.
So in conclusion, I would like to encourage every Liberian, every youth to spread out the face of message. Those of you that believe in Team Fixer, those of you that believe in Alexander Benedict Cummins, those of you that believe in women empowerment, those of you that believe in the women empowerment, women qualification, those of you that believe in women equality, I want you to support Team Fixer, because Team Fixer is about to fix Liberia. And for so long, Liberia has been in the pit. This is the best option. This is the best ticket to fix this country and to take Liberia from the dungeon from where it is. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you so much. So yes, maybe you can open the line there for a few more calls, because we're going to be opening. But before we open the line, let me answer the callers who call and ask about Mr. Cummins.
Someone asking you here about
Mr. Cummins, whether or not Mr. Cummins, is he? I talk about politics. When they say Cummins does not understand politics, this is one of the areas. People who create lies, stories for political expediency, irrespective of any moral latitude, irrespective of any soul searching, inner conviction to say, I'm doing this in as much as I want to involve in politics, but God is looking at me. God is looking at my heart. They say integrity is doing the right thing when nobody is looking. to say, and let me say this, this is a disclaimer. I am not a spokesperson of Joseph of Alexander Cummings. I am not a member of the political party CPP. I am not a spokesperson. I am speaking as Liberians. I am speaking as a Liberian who also have known Cummings for a very long time. I mean, I'm saying this because I know him. And to Liberians who are listening, who are under the sound of my voice tonight or this evening, let me say this to you. When I first hear about Mr. Cummings, it was back in 2015. That was way before the election 2017. People need to stop calling me until I finish saying what I'm saying right now. So please, maybe are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm getting you, and there's someone calling from way Europe, so I want to give you an opportunity.
Yeah. Let me answer this question. It's very important. The reason I'm answering the question is because many people are concerned about this. So when I was elected as president of FEMUSA, the Federation of Liberian Mandingo Association in the United States, that is the largest, the biggest Mandingo organization in the world. When I was elected as president, the inaugural team were being contacted by a lot of people that they wanted their person to serve as keynote speaker, because this being one of the major gatherings of the Mandingo community. And here's the thing. Even though this organization is predominantly Liberian Mandingo, but other Mandingos around the world, they are concerned about the well-being of FEMUSA. They feel like FEMUSA is a blessing. They've been a blessing to most of them because of the services we have provided in the past. So, Joseph Nimo Boakai, we were also taught, I was also informed by the committee that some people reach out to them. They want Joseph Nimo Boakai always coming to Phoenix, that they wanted Boakai to be the keynote speaker. He was the vice president at the time. And some people say, no, if you do that, you will politicize the inauguration. As a matter of fact, FEMUSA is now a political organization and we do not belong to any political party, so we shouldn't do that. So they say, oh, there's the guy that came to Minnesota. That this guy here, that he was one of the executives of the Coca-Cola worldwide. That he was the second man in Coca-Cola called Alex Cummings. They want to reach the guy, let the guy come to be the keynote speaker. He said we should try to acknowledge, respect Liberians who have excelled to certain level in life, coming to this country to serve at that level with no scandal whatsoever. They say it means a lot. So the committee concluded that they wanted Alex Cummings to be the keynote speaker. I'm talking about 2015. That was the very first time I met him. It was not me, the one that even made the arrangement. The committee did it. So Cummings came. Cummings was here when he got here. When I saw him, I said, this guy looked too small. This guy looked too quiet. And this guy looked too humble to be the person that they are talking about. I wasn't sure, to be honest. Because it did not appear as those Liberians where, when you see them with the kind of big tattoo, the way they walk, the way they dress, the way they approach people. He wasn't like that. So I have my doubt if this was the guy. But definitely was the guy. So long matter short, mais bon,
Mhm.
I was here. Why? Because there were a lot of people that came. The city was packed. People came from everywhere to be a part of this inauguration, from Canada, from everywhere. So I was like, transporting people, a lot of transport people that were doing it, but they could not do everything by themselves. I was also helping, taking people to their hotel and stuff like that. My man, how was the president that's supposed to be inaugurated?
Mm.
The commies reached to the stage way more than me, waiting for the president to come. Can you imagine? I was supposed to be there to receive him. Yeah.
Wow.
Because this guy, he's a good human being, to be honest with you. I'm not talking about presidency. This is beyond politics. He's a good human being. He was there waiting, patiently waiting. People calling me back to back. Oh, Mr. President, the keynote speaker is here. So, in short, we went there. When we got there, the guy the person who's supposed to be the installing officer, he was the keynote speaker. We have two dignitaries that were invited to do those two functions.
Mm.
Mr. Cummings, he was sitting by me, and all my other officials were sitting on my right hand side, were the other way. Then people that accompanied him, they were on the other side. So he and I were sitting next to each other. So I asked him, I said, "Are you really the Coca-Cola guy?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Why?" I said, "You look too humble and quiet." You understand me, Mom?
Mhm.
I said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
it's me."
Interesting story, though.
The message, "Yeah, it's me."
Mm.
So I told him, I say, "Unfortunately,
Mm.
our installing officer did not show up, and you are only here to be the keynote speaker. Can you do both?"
Wow.
Can you do both? The man smiled. The man said, "Of course."
I can
Can
do
you
it too.
imagine? He was not prepared for that. He was not informed about that. Nothing whatsoever. He said, "Yes,
Wow.
yes, he can do it." That night, he served as not only the installing officer, he also served as the keynote speaker. That was my first encounter with Mr. Comey, for me to know him as a person. From there, we exchanged number, and that was it. Mr. Comey and I did not speak when he ran for president, when he did this, when he did that, because he never reached out to us. We, as an institution, we believe that, if this man was interested in us to support him, he would have reached out to Famusa, but he didn't reach out to us. He didn't say anything to us. We too, we let him be. Again, me as a person, I couldn't support anybody in that capacity when I'm representing the entire community. We never call him. He never called me. We got no idea. As a matter of fact, the commission even forgot that this is Sekou Kennedy. He served as speaker.
I interacted with once upon a time.
So, yeah, so when we invited him the first time to come on the show,
Mm.
Commis was asked whether he know me. He said, "Does he know me? He never met me," because he forget.
Wow.
I have to come here to say. And when we invited Commis, going back to the question, we invited Commis to become on SKTV. By the way, those of you that may not know, Mamadi Jakite used to be a friend and a brother. In fact, the convention that we had under my presidency in New Jersey, Mamadi Jakite attended our convention. That was the last time we met. We took picture, we had conversations. So this whole issue of gay thing, that interview was done by Mamadi Jakite.
Mm-hmm.
And Mamadi Jakite and I, may he so rest in peace, had a conversation on this issue. He said, "Sekou, when I get back to Liberia, I will send you the actual recording from SoundCloud." This is exactly what he told me. Not from YouTube, not from anywhere. He said, "I will send you the actual recording from SoundCloud." He said the people when they edited. He said the question that I asked and the whole issue of lifestyle, he said is completely different. People try to use it for their own benefit. He said to me, go and listen to it again. He said, if you listen to English definition of somebody say a lifestyle.
Means
When somebody say a
denoting one of
come
are things
on.
already mentioned
Hold on,
or
hold
assumed
on.
to be
When somebody say a lifestyle, it means that doesn't mean it's not about him. A lifestyle, it could be something else or about somebody else. A lifestyle that I am, a lifestyle of somebody else, a lifestyle. And when you say the lifestyle, that is you. He didn't say the lifestyle. So the lifestyle or a lifestyle, it had nothing to do with gay thing. And beyond that, somebody who served in the capacity Mr. Kumi served, does he need money? When somebody, gay campaigner, to go and run for president in Liberia? Somebody who say, if I become president, and when I become president, I will not take my salary, I will invest it somewhere else. Other government institution or non-profit institution or private sectors that will improve the life of Liberian people. Does he need that money? Somebody who has their own company, who has their own family company, now one or two, somebody who is serving on major board of directors of multi-billion-dollar company. These are smear campaign. These are campaign to malign, to to blemish his character. Let's go beyond politics, my people. This is wrong. This is a man who go around with his wife of more than 40 years with 2 kids. It's insulting and disrespectful and demeaning to even engage in this kind of campaign. It's bad. People, people could go with this kind of thing. Do you know how many people go around telling people that Senator Dara Dillon was also a partner to Robert Salif?
Indeed.
Why is it that I don't encourage people to talk about those kind of politics? Because it doesn't make sense.
For me,
It has no value to us as human beings. It speaks ill. It speaks evil. It means that you are a bunch of non-entity with no sense of reasoning. They're not even looking. Okay, assuming Mr. Cummings was a campaigner of gay rights. Isn't that would be Mr. Cummings' campaign message?
Simple.
How come Mr. Cummings is not including that in his message? How come he's not including that in his policy prescriptions, things that he want to change in Liberia? How is that going to affect you being employed, job creation? How is that going to impact you having electricity 24/7? How is that going to impact you having a clean drinking water? So to answer your question, we asked Mr. Cummings that question right here on SKTV for the very first time, on his debut, very first time when he came here on SKTV. We asked him, Mr. Cummings, this information about you being gay or you supporting gay rights, can you clarify? Mr. Cummings laughed. He said, Sekou, people who are doing this, they are just doing it because they got nothing on me. They got nothing to campaign against me about. He said the information is diabolical. It's disrespectful. He said, I'm not. And I do not support the idea. He went as far as telling me, I wish I was not married. I would have told you Those who are saying it to bring their wife or their girlfriend, then the girlfriend will go tell them who I am. Everybody started laughing. When we went to Sacramento just recently, this was a town hall meeting where Mr. Kumi stood up on his feet for 3 hours plus. I was the cameraman. Nobody was seeing me behind the camera. Steve was the one on the camera. I don't want moving the camera around. Throughout, I never sat for 3 hours plus. This person called, this person took the microphone in live, they're now on the radio. And Mr. Cummings, I'm one of your supporters, but I'm concerned about this. I'm disturbed that people continue to keep this topic around. Tell us, are you gay? That's the question the person asked. The video is there on SKTV. Mr. Cummings said, no, I'm not. And I do not support anything. Mr. Cummings said, I don't know why people continue to carry this information. He said, it means that whatever we are doing great. It means that they have nothing on me. They have nothing to counter-argue my policy, to counter-argue my experience, to counter-argue my plan for Liberia. He said they have nothing else. Otherwise, the election should be about what you're going to do that will change the life of the Liberian people. The election should be about what have you done? What have you done? We had the opportunity. What did you do? Every opportunity you have had in your life, whether in private sectors, whether in government, what did you do with it? And how are you going to transform that into changing the life of the Liberian people? To answer your question, it's a lie. I know it's a lie. I have the opportunity to know Mr. Cummings for all the long that I just told you, to interact with him. That's why many people even believe that I'm supporting Cummings, because I hate people who have been taken advantage of. Because this man is quiet, because this man is humble, is respectful of everybody. So some people take advantage of that. If Mr. Cummings was rude, like some of these people, he will be saying things to them that even their mind will tell them, say, don't be asking that kind of question again. But again, Mr. Cummings is a humble man. So no, it's not true. It's a lie. I can tell you 100% it's a lie. And those who are saying it, they are lying. As a matter of fact, the person who originated this information is called Obe. I hate to call telling people name on my show because it's like elevating them. But I will say this for the sake of clarity. This guy called Obe is a former soldier in the United States Army. He lived in Killeen, Texas. When ANC Global had a program in Texas, he drove all the way there. He wanted to come to apologize to Mr. Cummings for lying on him. He was a seditious. He was one of the people that sponsor CDC, that pay money to CDC, that take their life saving and invested in the CDC, thinking that maybe he will be defense minister under George Weah, thinking that he will serve in one of the key security apparatus in the George Weah government. But he didn't get it. He's one of those disenchanted seditians who are now supporting Joseph Nyimakwakai. He said, he went on his own podcast. He said, the whole gay issue, we created it. He said they created it against Mr. Cummings. He said they created it against Mr. Cummings to lie on him because they had nothing on him. And he went on his own podcast and apologized for lying on Mr. Cummings. If this person who invented the lie can go publicly and apologize for lying, how shameful. That's why when I see people listening and believing in people like Eugene Fangon, I don't take you seriously. The person that created the lie came publicly, told the world that no, this is something we created and it's a lie. We did it for political reason. Hey God, That's why when people insult Liberian, that we have a lot of people with mud brain, people can get angry. How is this important? How is this important? So no, my brother, Komis is not gay. Komis does not subscribe to gay writing and is a nonsense. People who are trafficking and perpetuating this lie are people that got nothing to offer. They got nothing against him. Because they say Komis is a clean hand, they want to make sure they make him to look dirty. It's not true. That much I can say. And again, I'm not a spokesperson of Komis. I'm not a spokesperson of CPP, but I am a Liberian who stands for the truth and nothing but the truth. Yes, indeed, it's a lie. It's a blatant lie, and nobody should listen to it. So, Mabel, I have another call
Yes.
from the. I have another international call. If you still have that call, you can take it. If not, I can take this call. Then from there, we'll go back.
No, go ahead. Just that I wanted to appreciate you for that explanation. But go ahead. If you have call that, then take the call.
I'll take that call now.
Yeah.
I'll go to you. Say something before we take any call. All right, caller. What is your name and where you calling from? Last 4 digit is 345.
Hello, Rosiku. This is Abraham. I'm calling from Norway.
Go ahead, Abraham.
Just to buttress your answer to this guy here, please just give me about 4 minutes. I'll be finished, please.
4 minutes, my man. That's too much over. But anyway, at least try. You can do it in 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I will try my best. And you have explained everything. The video is there. Obi is the one who fabricated this story. Right now, he is a supporter of JMB. The video is on YouTube if you want to find it. But I want to inform that person who asked the question, I want him to know that his government, the Wheeler-led government, has signed the gay rights in Gambia this year. Sekou, I sent you the newspaper, the Independent newspaper, April 3rd, 2023. It says that I sent it to you and I also sent it to Mabel. The Wheeler-led government signed the gay right. They communicate that they signed in Gambia the number 8 item. If you look at it carefully, you will know that it has to do with gay rights. Some African countries, including Gambia, that hosted that summit, that democratic summit, abstain from signing that number 8 point at the summit. But Liberian government, represented by the foreign minister, signed that document. If you go to the State Department and search for the Democracy Summit held in Gambia, you will also find it there. So this story was fabricated by Obi. The video is on YouTube. And I want the communist team, the intellectual team or the campaign team to get this video because this issue will be one of the hottest topics about Mr. Cummings and the need to defend it and show proof that this man here, he did not do anything of that such. That question that was asked by the journalist, the question was, do you support gay rights? Mr. Cummings answering the question did not say, I am a gay. He was simply telling the people that type of lifestyle is something that I'm struggling with, meaning we live among the gay people. Everywhere we go, we interact with gay people and this and that. So to come out rally and say, I don't support it or I support it, is something hard for me to say.
I think that what he meant. I don't know if actually that what he said. You talking about the video, and I want the Kumis team to do a good job by finding out that tape. Let them find that tape because the issue is going to be a hot topic. If these guys don't get anything on this man, they'll bring about this issue here. But I want to say it again. The Liberian government has signed the gay right in Gambia. This is why the government pro talk shows are not talking about the gay issue again. The government has signed it.
All right.
That's why I wanted to clarify, Mr. Sekou. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Independent Pro newspaper, April 10, 2023.
No problem. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
I'll send you the something. Thank you very much.
All right, Ibrahim. Thank you so much. So, Melbourne, go ahead and say what you wanted to say. Okay. Somebody said they have the video, but I know about this. I know exactly that is a lie. But I will not even encourage this to be a topic because it distracts people from discussing the real issue. It distracts people from, and that's what they want. They want you to be distracted because they do not have anything to present to the Liberian people. So they want you to be distracted from telling the Liberian people what you will do for them, for showing the Liberian people the contrast, for telling them that, you know what, this is what you need to know. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. This is the job I'm going to create. This is how much entrepreneurs are going to benefit. This is how many private sector jobs I'm going to create. They want to distract you from that conversation so you can spend most of your time explaining yourself, defending yourself. To me, it's a nonsense. To me,
and that's the propaganda. That's the propaganda.
On this is a nonsense. If you continue to defend yourself on this, trust me, it's something.
That's a complete waste of time. So simple for me. Just
from discussing the real issue. So this is the real issue.
Waste of time.
And let me say this. Let me say this. Up to today's date, vast majority of Liberians that have heard about this information, they don't believe it. And they know the man is not gay. But those who continue to bring it out, no matter who they pretend to be, are the people that have nothing against Mr. Cummings. They want to smear him. They want to demean him. They want to disrespect him. They want to demonize him so that they can be distracted. His people can be, look at how many time we have spent right now talking about this nonsense. Because you know what? Because you know what? That's what they want. They don't want you to talk about anything else. They will just throw that thing in there to distract you. But for the sake of our listening audience and those people, we have about 1,500 people just on social media alone. I don't even know how many people on YouTube. I don't know how many people on Instagram. I don't know how many people listening to us on the radio throughout Liberia. We have hundreds of thousands of people listening to us right now in Liberia and outside of Liberia. You think they care to know about somebody fabricated lies? They want to know who is Cummings, what he's going to do, what kind of leader he is, what are his policies, prescriptions, what are some of the ideas, what did he learn as an administrator? How are you going to transform that into changing Liberia? How are you going to transform Liberia? That's what they want to know. Those who love Cummings, those who want to support Cummings. But let me tell you something. The discussion of this gay thing, you go up, you come down. Somebody who is a UP partisan and they see Cummings as the only threat to their entitlement, they will say it. They will talk about it. No matter what you say, no matter how you defend it, no matter how much proof you provide, the distractors. The detractors. I got two, I got two ways of calling them. Detractors and distractors. Detractors are people who will spew lies, who will fabricate stories, who will manufacture all kinds of nonsense against you because they are detractors. Distractors are people who will come and throw sand in your farina every time you're doing good things. They will come, either come insult you, try to bring some kind of nonsense to you to distract you. That's how I call them detractors and distractors. Just so you know. But no matter what you do, no matter how you defend yourself, no matter how well you present the case to them, their minds are made up and sealed. They've got cement on their brain. No water can penetrate it. No level of explanation. You can't put sense in there. Their minds are beclouded, completely engulfed with hate. So no matter what you do, nothing can change their mindset. They are who they are. You can't do nothing about it. Nothing you can do about it. So wasting your time on this, I will not do that. If I'm a communist supporter, what I will do, I will spend more time in selling Mr. Cummings' idea, his knowledge, his accomplishment, his policy prescriptions, his 100-day plan for Liberia. These are distractions, and don't fall for it. Mayborn, I'll listen to you.
Yeah, thank you, Seku, and thanks to our viewers. Started to read some of the comments, and everybody coming up with their own points or maybe their own views on what have been discussed or the question have been asked by one Liberian out there, one of the call-up. But Seku, for me, I think this thing, or let me just make it very simple for our people. The thing we've been talking about is answering questions on the one thing over and over. So one of the best things that we can do, or maybe the Kumi supporters out there, is that just go out there and campaign and forget about, because sometimes people use this thing as a way of maybe doing propaganda, like some of those guys that sit back in their chat rooms and so on. Sometimes they look for a way of distracting people, especially when you want to say something good for the better good of the country. They just come up with certain things that will not make no sense. So
maybe before we go, I want to acknowledge somebody. Actually, let me see what they say, because I don't want to call people name if they say don't call my name. Yeah, they didn't say anything, but the person's name is Joseph. They're not Joseph Conto. The person is the person sent us $100. That's the hold on 1 minute. Yeah, that's the only person that sent us money today. I want to say thank you so much to Joseph. We appreciate it. Thank you for your contribution to SKTV. We thank everybody. Maybe I can't go like that. Anybody that will contribute even $1, I got to say it.
No, you are right, and Seku, that's the best way to go. That's the best way to go. It's good that you give people that flower, on their life. So I think I just pay a few more calls. Don't forget about that entire stuff.
Take a few more calls there, and when you take a few more calls there, then we'll open the line in the diaspora here. Then people will also call in.
Yes, we'll have 12 more minutes to go here in Liberia.
Yeah, so you know what? Just the 3 calls over there. 3 calls only.
All right. So 777-020 2031250770203125. Call now and be part of the show. And today, the topic: do you think Liberians are ready for change? If yes, what kinds of change? So keep a calls coming at 0770-203125. All the kind of way of propaganda will not get us anywhere. So today's caller, good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead, Mama. Okay, so people are now discussing it in your community. And what you saying? So you are saying that Secretary he discussing it. So why is he saying? I want to know. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. To this caller. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello, my dear. How you doing? Your name and from where you join us?
You can go. I can call Fire Papa. One time I called it on the station when I'm talking about me the name. They say we can talk on the phone.
What kind of human being is so?
We don't know who can be the president. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much for your fire. For your fire. Yeah, good evening. You are last caller. They will go back to
Depending on comedian, right, maybe.
yeah, I think so. I think of that person, like maybe comedian. Yeah, go ahead. Hello? Hello? Sorry, though, it's like you slip off the line to this caller. Good evening.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, my dear, go ahead quickly. What's your name and from where you join us?
Yes, David basically calling from Sophie.
Hmm.
Yes, even though I'm not coming forward, but this thing, you're taking it legless until it will fall coming. Even just recently, yesterday, one of my friends, he said he went to Guata place, somebody made him feedback, then he was thinking, I would have gone to Cummins, but this our character that behind him. So it's something that really, you got to really make explicit. That Cummins start talk about it, he will not say because he can't buy this, because he got somebody from there, so you not want to make them feedback. Let him make things explicit, whether he's part of them or he's not part of them. So
Okay.
this is very serious.
All right. Thank you. Because a lady just called. And if, so, Seku?
Yeah. So yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do here, the person who invented the lie, somebody sent me the video. I don't want to waste my time on it, but people want me to play. I don't know. And the person confessed that they are the one that actually. Oh my God, this person. Hold on one second. Hello.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm sorry I knew you on the show. But
Yeah.
I was calling because I sent the video that I wanted to.
Yeah, I have the video now. That's what I'm talking about right now. I want to play it.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
This is an international call, I think from Liberia. Let me take that call, then I will play the video. Yes. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Seku.
Hey.
My name is Alexander Coldmer, and I call you from district number 4.
Alexander Coldmer from district number 4. Go ahead quickly.
Okay. Seku, I hope maybe I'll have 1 minute or 2 more.
I think 1 minute will be enough because we got to play the video. We got to leave the radio very soon.
Alexander, ABC is a very fine man, and then we think he bring a lot to the political space. But Seku, some of those people who are behind ABC. If ABC came in for a total change, why bring people like the former defense minister behind him? I can tell you this for a free. If I would think that former defense minister who served to win on Chester term, that man flogged me. That man beat us.
My man, you know what? When we're doing a different show, you can call. We can talk about that one. We're talking about something different right now. I mean, that man served Chancellor government. Now Chancellor West is the vice president. You are proud of that. Prince Johnson killed all the people. He says he's still killing people. You are proud of that. Danache being on Commis team does not mean Danache will make decision for Commis. That doesn't mean he will be defense minister for Commis. Danache will get 1 vote. Calling to even ensure this kind of thing is just a distraction again. Another distractors. But let me tell you this, man. I'm going to play this video. I'm trying to make sure it's on WhatsApp, so it's not like our regular stuff. But anyway, I don't want my my contact to display it, you know. But let me do this real quick. Let me, maybe bear with me, okay?
All right, no problem. We have
Yeah,
probably about 7 more minutes to go.
bear with me, but let me make sure. I'm going to play this video, but what I want to do, I want to make sure the audio will not, when I play the audio, so the video will not show my contacts.
She feel blasted me, and now she can ask me, that you the Obed Nation? I said, look at the one. That you don't want to say the men are gay? Oh, right now in the poor restaurant, the girl want me for a meal. I was so she in the because I was looking around the place, so crowded, foreign guests all over the place. Now you don't want to say the men are gay? You call the men gay? And that gay thing, I invented it and I stuck it on Ellis Kuman, and it's stuck. Shit. It's stuck. Today did I get it still on Ellis Kuman? It was something I invented. And the way I did it, I called somebody from Atlanta, where you were living. So I created a story, and I called the person and attached the person into it. The person is a big Liberian guy too. He said, yeah, my man, I will tell you the truth. So I used that person as a reference. That information, so that's what we did for George Weah to get him to where he is. Yeah. Man, all it is a big game, man. Yeah, so I'm not confident that whole gate thing I invented it. Yep. And then how's gonna pick him working right? Publish that story, the one about his wife and everything. Shit. That's what we did for Weah, because Weah couldn't talk. We not even want for Weah to come to the microphone. We don't want him to come to the microphone, because if Weah come to the microphone, it will be hard for us to defend it, because that man, he can't talk. Yeah, that man can't talk.
Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Get the best of news, views, and entertainment on Truth FM 96.1.
Sorry for the break in the playing of the video, but howbeit we have about 3 more minutes to go, and coming up at 8 o'clock tonight, we're going to bring you 45 minutes of news coming from our newsroom, Truth FM 96.1. Sekou, I don't know about...
She feel blasted me, and now she can ask me, that you the Obed Nation? I said, look at the one. That you don't want to say the men are gay? Oh, right now in the poor restaurant, the girl want me for a meal. I was so she in the because I was looking around the place, so crowded, foreign guests all over the place. Now you don't want to say the men are gay? You call the men gay? And that gay thing, I invented it and I stuck it on Ellis Kuman, and it's stuck. Shit.
Wow.
It's stuck.
You listening? Right?
Today did I get it still on Ellis Kuman? It was something I invented. And the way I did it, I called somebody from Atlanta, where you were living. So I created a story, and I called the person and attached the person into it. The person is a big Liberian guy too. He said, yeah, my man, I will tell you the truth. So I used that person as a reference. That information, so that's what we did for George Weah to get him to where he is. Shit.
So maybe
what it is
I don't know now, but
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not confident that whole gate thing I invented it.
Okay, so we stop the video there.
Yep.
Let me make
I was gonna pick him working right. Publish that story, the one about...
All right. So, I mean,
because of time, I think tomorrow.
No. What happened?
Yeah.
For the sake of the Liberian people, Well, we will not do this for free. If communist people want, we can, like I said before, if people want advertise anything, if they want any people for people to hear it.
Yes, maybe when they want to put, yes,
When
you're
they
right.
can say to SKTV, we will play it before we start the show.
Every time, even
we play
before
the commercial again in the middle of the show. We're taking break. We play at the end of it so that Liberian people can hear it and see who actually invented the lie. And I said it before, so they can see the face attached to this. And one thing I want to make clear that we are about to leave, but people listening to us on the radio, this person now called Obe is supporting Joseph Nima Boakai. He's one of the people that were campaigning against Costa being the running mate for Boakai because they feel like Costa is not up to the task. But he is a former seditious, just like Eugene Fangon. All the other seditionists that are following Joseph Nima Boakai is one of them. He's telling the world that he invented the lie and it's stuck. So I want to say thank you. Maybe while we were there, while we're here, before you leave now.
Thank you so much, and thanks to our team on tomorrow. By the grace of God, I hope and pray that we're going to play this and also discuss maybe a little bit of it and see, because tarnishing of people repetition of sick is really getting me sick. Propaganda is really bad. You don't do the kind of thing at the detriment of other people. But albeit because of time, we gotta go on tomorrow. As I said, we're going to talk more about this, and hopefully, I think all the issues going to be laid to rest. Hopefully, as we go about.
And maybe before you leave, this guy traveled. I even got angry at some of the ANC people when they drove this guy away from coming. The guy came to apologize. I would have, that's why I say some people don't know in politics. I would have given this guy the opportunity to come in the open and we record it. Let him they make it way man drove from all the way to Killeen, Texas to come
to
Dallas.
Good.
Remember at the event, they want to be and apologize. I would have taken that video and make them to confess and apologize on the video again to Commies where Commies is there. But because some of them follow the emotion, I understand they were angry because the way they see what the guy did, they drove him away. Wow. Yeah, they got Kim. They got drove all.
And now the man is in another opposition block. So it's something that
man. I mean, some people they don't know politics, man. And let me tell you something. Everything we are doing in Liberia for Liberian people, we're doing it for Liberia in the country. We're not doing it for communists. We're not doing it for ANC. We're not doing it for CPP. Because you know what? We're not getting paid for whatever we do. People here, fans and supporters, are the ones that continue to contribute to SKTV, and we appreciate it. But if the communist people and the CPP people want us to actually do this, any video, for that matter, like we said to everybody, anybody you get your video want us to play, we'll be playing it. You pay us, we play, because this is something that's going to good for all Liberians. Thank you so much. So, folks, we'll continue with the platform, with the show. I'm going to play the video one more time. And when I play one more time, I'll open the line to all of you. We'll continue our discussion. Do you really want change? If so, what kind of change do you want in Liberia? Do you want change? Yes, you want change. What kind of change do you want? Let me play the video one more time, just for you to, understand what's going on.
For his wife and everything, shit. That's small thing we did for Weah, because we are going to talk. We not even want for Weah to come to the microphone. We don't want him to come to the microphone, because if we are come to the microphone, it will be hard for us to defend it, because that man, he can't talk. Yeah, that man can't talk.
What happened? Oh, the video stopped? What happened? What happened? What happened? This guy. Oh. Hold on. We gotta play the video, man. Okay, folks. Hold on. I'm trying to play the video. Hold the line, please. Let me do something here. Something something happened. Oh my God, they blocked the video. So they just blocked the video just now. But what we'll do, we will still play the one that we already played because that one's already recorded. They have no control over that. We will take that part and play it in the future. But the one that I have right now, they block it. Let me go to the line here. Caller, what is your name and where you come from? Hello.
Oh, hi, Sekou. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Is this Steve?
Sekou. Yeah, hi, from New Jersey. Don't worry, I got you.
Okay.
Definitely a big donation will be made maybe next week. Sekou, this is my thing, right? The whole election thing, all these people you see behind Joseph Boakai, they're not behind Joseph Boakai. They most likely the one in the diaspora. They're behind Joseph Boakai as a second chance for them to see they themselves, because we look at enjoy. We have people there enjoying, and they themselves will enjoy. And what Obe don't understand, and there's another pastor who lied, said Mr. Cummings called him to confess to him, ask for forgiveness. I forgot that pastor name. They got that video too. He said Mr. Cummings called him. All these things, this is America.
She feel blasted me now she can ask me. Are you the Obe Nation?
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Now you don't want to say the men are gay? Oh, right now in the restaurant. The girl want me for me. I was so she, because I was looking around the place, so crowded, foreign guests all over the place. Now you don't want to say the men are gay? You call the men gay? And I get it. I invented it and I stuck it on Ellis Kume, and it's stuck. Shit. It's stuck. Today did I get it still on Ellis Kume? It was something I invented. And the way I did it, I called somebody from Atlanta, where you are living. So I created a story and I called the person and attached the person name to it. The person is a big Liberian guy too. You say, yeah, my man, I will tell you the truth. So I use that person as a reference. That information. So that's what we did for Joshua to get him to where he is. Shit. Man. Politics is a big game, man. Yeah, so I'm not confident. That whole gay thing, I invented it. Yep. And then how's gonna pick and working right? Publish that story, the one about his wife and everything. Shit. That's what we did for we are, because we are going to talk. We not even want for we are to come to the microphone. We don't want him to come to the microphone. Because if we are come to the microphone, it will be hard for us to defend it, because that man, he can't talk. Yeah, that man can't talk.
All right. So before I go to the sister here on the line, I said this from the beginning of the show, that we Liberians, we have to be very careful how we play our politics. Some of these people, they see politics as game. So many people, they see politics as a game to be won by the highest liar, the most criminal, the most corrupt people that really have no respect for human beings. They will do anything and everything for political game. They see it as a game. And this is the guy now supporting Joseph Nima Boakai. The say Omega waste and the Omega integrity. How will you want to, they made him on the show and said that he told Joseph Boakai not to answer Costa phone anymore, and Joseph Boakai listened to him. Before Costa went back to Liberia, after everything Costa did for him, Costa called Omega Boakai more than 100 times. He refused to answer his phone because this guy, this liar, told Boakai not to answer Costa anymore. These are the people campaigning for Joseph Boakai. People like Eugene Fangon, who say Boakai served for the 7 years, he got nothing to show for it. Who even questioned the credential of Joseph Boakai education. Eugene Fangon. Those are the people that Joseph Boakai using to campaign for him. Tired man, Liberian. Go ahead, my sister, and conclude.
Yeah, so, Sekou, if our people, I think at this point the election is around, we'll try our best. But if they continue to dwell on this and thinking Boakai is the answer, when they go to the poll, they can make that decision. But Mr. Coleman, we're not going to beat up people to put things in your head. And over there, I think he knows, and he in America, tarnishing people reputation, all the thing, and you can be accountable. Look at what happened to Fox News the other day. All that money they pay. And he on record, he said it about the man. Okay? And the behind Boakai, all of they can pick up phone, Boakai can pick and choose, like you said. Friday guy can call Boakai, he can talk to another person. All these people that bring people, enough is enough. These people don't mean well for y'all. Just start taking the message from them, thinking that good people talking to their old man. All these people, nothing but parents that who want to enjoy too. So if Mr. Cummings can make it for you, you think, then you do what you have to do for your life. But over there, like I was telling you, there's another pastor who lied like that. And Mr. Cummings said if he got a tip, he said he just with him. Okay? All these people will be brought to justice. Either in America or in Liberian justice again, or they live in America. Okay? Because of politics, you can find other means of saying something. You lying, and Liberian people saying, the only thing I want for time, but they care business. But you're in a situation where the guy care business in your country, and you're still not eating. So gay or not gay, y'all make the right decision for your children and your own future. So enough of them mess here. If y'all believe Mr. Cummings gay, which we all know he's not, then you make a decision and put another face here suffering on your life. But let the message there being played. And over then we pay for it. Election season was so over.
But no, but I don't think I don't think Cummings should wait for election season. If this gonna have some negative effect on his campaign, if I were him, this guy will be in court right now. I will not even wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, but,
Mr. Cummings does not have to come to court. Mr. Cummings lawyer can take care of this guy without even him coming to court. Yeah. Yeah. The fact that the video is there, and he himself saying it, and he said this is my own confession, he could pay for it.
Yeah, and he admits to it, and he said he called. Then you have to promote. You have to produce the other guy. Where he said he spoke to in Atlanta, what told him? All the people, bunch of fake people. All of them. And you just not gonna be on school making law more Ali than all of them. They got integrity talking about Boakai will change things. Boakai just said that, and they all said that. Listen to Mr. Cummings' interview and pick and choose the same thing what Mr. Cummings said and try to turn it around to say that Boakai platform. Like when people enough is in October around the corner, you either vote for change in your children's life and stop begging people every second.
Marcel, thank you.
So thank you, Sekou.
Thank you. Let's go to Prince here. Prince, how you doing? I'm about to leave now, but a lot of people calling, man. I want you to be as fast as possible, please, brief as possible. Prince, are you there?
Okay, Sekou. I'll try to be brief.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, it is, Sekou. Don't give these guys the satisfaction to do a rerun of what they did the last time. That's their objective. That's what they wanted to achieve, for you to change the discussion. And the only thing
that's why I said from the beginning. But Cummings people, CPP people, they want us to play this. If it was me, I will ignore this thing here and focus on real message. This is not important because this will be the discussion now. Nobody will talk about the good thing.
They want to come against you. Look, Joshua told that dude, okay, you know what? That's not true. The person that signed the gay right agreement, I was just we are signing, and we can show you the information. If you go online on the website, you'll see it. Remove it, but we can provide it for you. And you go back to the topic. If he's done with that, instead of dragging this thing and let him do the rerun. Look, I want to show a guy came there. I know him very well. He knew me very well personally. This guy got in mind to insult Alexander Cummings on the show and said, we were discussing, said, oh, you're going to be following the Alexander Cummings bot. You'll be following that bot, brother. I didn't pick it up. I didn't catch it. So somebody called. The girl called. They're going to get called. They said, how will you talk to somebody parent like that? So I stayed on the show. I asked the guy a question. See me ask you a question. Is your mother and your father are gay? And your father is a blood brother? Do people follow behind your father as a blood brother? The ANC people on the show were telling me, oh, Queen, you can't talk to the man that died. The man parent, and I'm public figure. The man,
No.
You can't talk to them. I said, but when now, you people telling me I'm insulting the man I said a same word, and I'm asking him the same question, and I'm reversing the question back to him. You're saying me, I'm the one who insulted the man, right? So did the man insult coming or did he not insult coming?
And coming, and Prince,
you couldn't say nothing. You know who came to the defense? The same people that claimed to support coming, that came to the defense and started calling me and said, I'm insulting the man. The man who insulted coming in public or somebody's father, a man who have a wife, who got children, who got grandchildren. The man insulted the man. When they say insult, he uses the man, asking questions about the insult. The people who came to support coming came and attack him and say, I insulted the man, this and that, you're not good. You can't talk to the man parents like that. The man parent non-public figure.
It's okay, Prince. You gotta leave it there now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to the line here. I think this is Saros, I'm not too sure. Minister number, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. This is Saros, Brazilian monk.
Brazilian monk.
Yes.
Go ahead, my brother.
I just want to give my short take on the issue because I heard you talking about coming should ignore this. Let me tell you something, Sekou. If you cannot define yourself, people will define you in politics. What may the comment need to do? You already got evidence of Obe his own live camera saying he is like, our people are gullible. So you don't want to take this thing for granted. We got so many days to campaign. There's a comments want to have a major press conference and nip the thing once and for all. Because you got Obe on video. You say for the record, because the CPP framework document is a case in point. 16-page document and people couldn't read it. And guess what? Today there are people in that brother still believe that Cummings finger a framework document, even the one that you claim or that's supposed to be educated, they don't even rationalize things. So think about the ordinary person in Liberia. What you want to do? You want to go to a radio station on a day, dedicate one day, and you just end this thing once and for all. Can you imagine a man like Obe, who's supposed to Georgia, as far as our growing up in Liberia, the recognizable gay we had in Liberia, everybody knew about Georgia, that even his own party chairman confirmed that he saw him kissing a Carol's grave. And this is a man that Obe said he never wanted to come to the microphone because he knew coming to the microphone would be disaster for Georgia. And he's the one that accused him Mr. Cummings, a man who been married for almost 3 decades. He left alone exemplified the whole gay stuff. So you don't want to let it slide. You want to nip this thing once and for all. Go to a radio station in this thing. Because if you ignore it, look, it persists. That Liberia, people put stigma on you, it will affect you in the long run. Like I said, the framework document is case in point, and I don't think Mr. Cummings want to let it slide. Dedicate one day, go to all the radio stations, end this thing one and for all, and move on to your campaign. I mean, you getting momentum. The Charlie Bronskin brought a little breath of fresh air. You want to maintain it and forget about the distraction, but in as much as you want to forgo the distraction, you always want to end this thing once and for all. That's my point. I mean, thanks for the time, guy.
Thank you so much. So let's go to the line here. Yes, this caller here, 501 number, last 4 DJ is 1103. Are you there?
Hello.
Yes.
Sekou.
Hey.
This is Miara Sekou. Can I talk to my people, please, in Pele a little bit?
In Pele?
Yes.
Go ahead quickly. When you finish talking Pele, that one you got to pay $5 for it because you can always count people.
Oh, you already know, Sekou.
Okay, I know. I'm just pulling your legs. Go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead.
No boy mengen no da mungen diga dia Mr. Komika a no boy kanu ga di le manga ga Le mga ka no ne here ba ne ka ma obi a le ka mi to komi la nga ke ko like you are to put it to what again malay ka lo mi mama ba jo we are government in diga na diga nya ka lo ni no boy diga ka lo ni molba molu imo again jo we are good no a kara gwela diga na gomati diga na diga nya ka lo ni diga le ka no la ko daga mi get like pa and Joseph Braga cash never name obi the diga nega pabe the diga da we so nga nyinga komati hu papa aka komati hu fo ma da ka do awai na da the pa du la do no you know one ka ka me so komi ha ge le so komi ha ge obi here the name ya got here the girl who where God may God dear me that the quarter the lega ka water nya pokwa boy pa ne nya ga mo bonga ne lo ma nya pa nga lo ka ko me sa ko mi ha ge me sa ko mi ha ge ka he ka mama ka water ma ka he kwa ku lai kwa lo ku pa to pon ga ba ku ya kwa ku pa kwa ba ku nga ha ya ko di ti ko du pot do ni te ko ba mu ta ga la mi who has get a young yagana, thank you, Sekou, for letting me talk to my people.
Thank you so much. So she was saying the same thing in Pele, that the whole gating about communists is a lie, it's a fabrication. It was fabricated by Obe, that Obe who said it. And Obe confessed that it was a lie. He fabricated a lie. He said the person who was being accused of a gating and support the gating is George Weah, because his own party chairman said that he saw George Weah kissing Representative Akala's grave. For me, all this gay nonsense thing is not important to me. It's all freaking distraction. It distracts us from talking the real issue. It distracts us from scrutinizing our leaders on substance. It distracts us from talking about what matters to Liberian people. We all know communists is not gay. We all know all the people that are doing it, they are all liars. Oh, they got more action what I can understand. Who tell you I can understand Pele? I can understand Pele very well. Hello?
Hello.
Hey. Hello. What is your name and where you coming from?
Hello?
Yeah, this is SKTV. What is your name and where you calling from? You're alive.
Oh, thank you. This is Nora.
Nora, which one? Nora Hawks?
Yeah.
Which Nora? Nora from Iowa?
Yes.
Where have you been? Long time.
Well, we are the silent.
You were paid fine for being missing in action. How's your husband doing?
I will pay that fine. Don't worry, I will pay it.
Yeah, how's your husband doing? You doing good?
Yes.
Long time I don't hear from you guys. Go ahead.
I'm watching the show every day and you come on.
Okay. That's good.
I wouldn't be coming nowadays. I don't go up my cup. I write.
Okay. Go ahead, man.
So the reason I called today, Sekou, I just want the Liberian people to know, most of them, who just growing up, they don't know. I just wanted to know that this whole gay business there in Liberia, from the time I was even a little child and I'm more than 50. So gay business been there. All the way from I can't even remember. So I don't know why today Obe will make it and people grabbing to it. Oh, that's just the gay business. Gay is there. They're already there. I can name you few more than 10 persons that were gay long time in the 80s. Madam Khalif's son, he's already now open gay. They elected his mother twice. They didn't think about that. But today, they want to make somebody who been married legally.
for almost 40 plus years to say because of that, we should not give the man chance to do what he said he would do, and he explaining it every day. I think it's unfair, it's unjust, and like the other caller said, I think Mr. Cummings need to take that video somewhere and let this man pay for it. Because the identical day, he was going live with that thing, making that statement. I was watching him saying it, making that confession. And I think this is not right. Their business in Liberia, they will not finish there. Some of them in the closet, we know them. So that's why I was constrained to call you today. But you know, I'm watching silently.
That's good.
We started this show, we came back away from it.
Oh, of course. I mean, you're one of those that used to be on the show. We should do on a cell phone. Yes. So that's why when you say Nora, I know straight. I call your last name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, indeed, I recognize you and I appreciate your support. Yeah. All right. Thank you, my sister. Yeah. So I think it's a distraction. It's now because of the whole thing now. We're not even talking about the issue now. We're just talking about gay. Even though we know the men are not gay, but it's okay. That's why y'all want. We'll talk about it. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Sekou. This is Mr. Maolo. How you doing?
Mr. John Maolo. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. Hey, listen, Sekou. Yes, this is a distraction, but it's an unnerving distraction because you know when people just castigate somebody. Look, the disrespect they show this man in this country. You know, then we ask ourselves why we're going through what we're going through. The disrespect they show this man, do they understand who this man is in the world? You know, for nobody like Obed and whoever else going around with this nonsense to be around here and just say things about people and people in the interior who don't know the difference between gay and AIDS and actually the person that gay. You know, the kind of wickedness they do to our people because of their ignorance is just appalling. But like the customer, like the former caller said, we will make this a national thing. We will put it on every station every day for them to see. And if the state come out and ask this question, then they will get the kind of answer they need. Because it's just too much. It's disrespectful to the man, his children, his wife, and his family. Robert Salif was in that place publicly sleeping with all of them. And nobody called him gay one day. Yeah, every other need to call him a gay. Nobody accused Ellen Johnson Salif of putting her son in their community to deal with. They were sending their children to go and sleep with him so they can get money or they can get jobs. Grown-ass ministers and everything, then they sat down in front of him. Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, I want you to be careful with the language.
In front of him, and they got jobs. But nobody calling gay. You find a respectable person who has tried to live his life straight, and then you see his wife with having no respect, and that's the same society. They say, oh, it's a traditional society. In the traditional society, do you insult Omela Cummings? Do you disrespect Omela Cummings? And then they come with their hypocritical self to come and tell you this is a traditional society. We'll make this thing a public information. We will put it there. We will not ignore them. We will keep on answering them. But if that's the only excuse that you will make to keep your country poor and keep your children's future in the abyss, that's good for you. Because you see, whether we vote right or vote wrong, nothing will change for Cummings. But everything will change for you and your children. So we will have to make this choice. Either listen to the foolishness and forget about it, or start thinking about better future for our children and ourselves. So thank you, Sekou.
Thank you, my brother, as always. So, Mr. Maula, like I said, we are SKTV. We are here. if you people from the CPP decide you want to make this or jingle or I want to advertise the video every day before and after the show, we will do it. You just you pay us, we'll do it. We don't care.
People will do what we got to do to get this thing here.
Thank you.
Clear. As much.
All right. They said they will do that. He said that. Let's go to the line here. 856 last 4 digits 0905. What is your name and where you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
856. Yes, 856 number. Go ahead. 0905.
Yeah, hello. This is Madonna Kweku. Sekou, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you? Madonna Kweku. Go ahead quickly.
Yes. Yeah, calling from Jersey. Look, for me, I just want the best of my country, Nigeria. The best person should win. But my election is also deadly. So for the coming team, I would advise that they shouldn't take this lightly. I think we interviewed Cummings one time, and you were very frank with him and asked him similar question to clarify about this gay thing, and he clarified on your show. Yeah. I think he went as far. He's saying that I've been jokingly like they think that I am this. Let them give me their wife if I wasn't married.
Yeah.
You need to play those states. Look, the election is not just about the intelligent people. Those that are intelligent will know that is just propaganda. But mind now, there are some weak-minded people that also want to vote for Cummings, and these things could drive them away. So the Cummings team need to be very robust and do not allow anything to slide. Because whatever slide could also affect him. So this is my contribution, and they should do all that they can to make sure they address it.
All right, thank you so much. So, folks, those of you who have contributed, I want to say thank you. Those of you who are here to contribute to SKTV, we encourage you to support SKTV. As always, we have decided to come on every day. And coming on every day is a huge challenge. And we would like for you to continue to support SKTV. Trust me, we appreciate your support. Let's go back to this line here. I think it's from Minnesota. Last 4 DJ 5847. What's your name?
Sekou, hi, how are you? This is Gwen. It's a Minnesota line from Detroit.
There you go. Gwen, how are you, my sister?
Good.
Go ahead.
Thanks for the show again. But, I think this is, seriously, for me, this is all distraction. This gay business was like messaged out and talked about in the early stages of the elections. Now, from their gay talk, they went to criminal defendant. When criminal defendant, they see that in sick, the gay talk went away. Mr. Cummings is gaining momentum. Now they come back to the gay talk. I think we need to focus on our message. For example, today, I believe it was Jokertown Market or one of the markets, Charlene Bumstein and Mr. Cummings went in, just surprised the people, and they had a discussion with the people. The people gave them their concerns and stuff. We need to focus on that. We need to focus on giving the message of what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. That's what the people really want to know, the bread and butter issue. How we put food on the people's table, how they will be able to get jobs so they can get money to pay their children's school fees and pay their WIAC fees. No government got to pay for them, just like how our people did for. So all this gay talk, let me tell you, Mr. Cummings don't care for disrespect. Oh, you're disrespecting the man. The man is above that. Above it now, I'm telling you, because I live in a black city, in a black community. The black children, they are very adamant when it comes to respect. You don't respect me. I told my kids when we were going to school in Detroit, I said, I ever hear they pull your outside because you're afraid somebody for cussing your mom, we flunk you because I don't care. Mr. Cummings is above that. He ain't got time for who disrespecting who. He just wants his message, the message to go. I think that's how we should focus on. Who want to talk about gay business? The people in Liberia, I talk to multiple people that people can laugh. They say, but the people know who was the real gay in the 80s when we grew up going to school. The people talking about George Weah, he was bisexual and nothing has changed. So we need to just leave that alone, just focus on our message, focus on the message of change, what we're going to do, what we're going to do different. I think that's what we need to be selling to the people. And don't take our time with obey, going through his guy, demons he fighting. They deal with himself. That's my opinion on this.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you. Call 410 number. Hold the line a little bit. We have another person here. I don't know how many more time. I have maybe about 10 more minutes to be here. I think Abraham from Norway is back here. Abraham, how are you?
I'm doing fine, bro. Musa, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The last time you told me about some guys who wanted my number, or
No, call me when we're not on the show. Let's talk about that, please. Yeah.
All right, we'll do so.
Yeah, I thought you were going to contribute to the topic on the topic here. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from? The 410 number. Hello.
Yes, Brother Sekou. Good afternoon. This is Joseph Conto calling from the nation capital, Washington, D.C.
Joseph Conto from Washington, D.C. How are you, my brother? And thank you for always, contributing to SKTV.
Oh, come on, Brother Sekou. Don't mention, man. You guys are doing a great job for our country, and you guys are not being paid for what you're doing for our people. That's very important,
And just about why you talk, Melbourne just told me that a guy from Europe sent him $50 for SK to support SKTV. Whoever the guy is, he didn't call the name. I'm pretty sure there's a guy that called me from UK that he wanted to contribute to SKTV through what do you call it, mobile money, and I told them I'll give them more information. I think he's the person. If that's the person, I want to say thank you to the person. If you are watching, we appreciate it. Yeah, so let's go here. Steve is here. Let me bring Steve on, and then we'll listen to Joseph Conto, and then we'll take a few more calls. Steve, how you doing, my brother? Joseph Conto is on. You got a light noise behind you. There's noise behind you.
Is it?
Yeah.
It better? It better?
Yeah, it's okay. So let's listen to Joseph Conto, and then we'll go to you. Joseph Conto, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, but once again, thank you for taking my call. Look, the issue about Mr. Comey being gay that were concocted by my own brother and comrade Obe, because he and myself served in the military together, in the U.S. Army together. This issue is a serious issue. We should not overlook it, because as a matter of fact, today, this morning, while we were at home before coming to work, there was a group of our people in Grand Bassa County who are actually doing mobilization over there. The problem we are facing is the same question that is being asked. I have to send them the video, that same video that you're playing. I have to send it to them this morning. So it's about time. It's about time for us to take action. We should not stay silent on it, because once we do that, it will put us on the defensive, and we don't need that. We need to be in the offense and be on the defense. It is time for us to talk about it. We shouldn't shy away from it. It is not true. It's a lie. And we need to fight it as much as we can. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Thank you so much. Let's go to Steve. Steve, how are you, my brother? I know you've been working busy and stuff like that. Now that we have to be on every day, now that's a lot of load on me. Hopefully, it will be some majority. Steve, I'm still hearing noise behind you. I don't know.
I'm having noise.
Yeah,
I'm having noise.
You'll be packed. While you're driving, you're gonna be distracted. I don't know if it's safe.
Is it much better?
It's okay. Just go ahead. It's all right.
Well,
I'll invite you back next time before you come on the show, because I don't want anything to hurt you.
The only thing I can say is, the only thing I want to say really quick is, I agree with you, Mr. Canada. Tomorrow, going forward, we have to talk about scheduling some stuff. I've been really busy, and you know exactly what I'm up to these few days. I'm not going to say in public, but the only thing I want to say is the whole conversation about gay, not gay, or whatever it is. I don't blame Obe. I don't blame nobody. I blame the CPP people, the ANC people. And the reason I'm saying this is because there's some things you don't say in public. If you were going to strike, you strike. If you're not going to strike, stop beating around the bush with Obe saying that right in Minnesota. You want to sue Obe, you can sue Obe, you got to kind of be an announcement of it. You got to kind of be talking about it in public. That want to sue Obe, you sue Obe. It's simple. Obe made it on a tape that he said it. He not on tape recording, he's on video recording that he said it. If you won't go for him, you'll go for him. You stop making noise about things that I would do. Me not the problem I get with them. And then the second part, I was in Texas. I got pictures to prove it. That me and Obe was standing outside. Because I told the Liberian people that when DeLong goes to speak to the ANC convention, I was not going to be in that hall because DeLong honored us in the diaspora by saying that he was never going to support dual citizenship. I said I don't support anybody that honor my interests. And I never voted in our house. Me and Obe was standing outside. I had a problem with the ANC people at that time when Obe wanted to come and apologize openly, like you said. That was a perfect opportunity to keep Obe on record again.
Yeah.
But they jump out with this emotional thing. Oh, the man can do coming. The man can see coming. And the man can do that. And the man can do that. And I told him, I said, it's a wrong move. That politics in here. When you get the opportunity to put your opponent on record, put our opponent on record. That's what you do in politics. You don't go around and play sentiment. Cannot church. Cannot religion. So the last thing I want to say is, yes, they can tackle the whatever conversation they want to have. Yes, they can do it. But I'm saying to them again, United Party and Joseph Human Puaka, that's your biggest problem. Cannot CDC. I will continue to say it. I got nothing against Joseph Puaka, I got nothing against CDC, United Party. But they are the biggest problem. They are the one passing around pushing this. They are the one from the beginning that started to coerce with the CDC to push this. They are the ones. And so I'm saying to you don't hold back any punches. Joe Biden wearing shades passing around because they won't find no see him sleeping. You can be afraid you'll be playing safe to call Joe Biden crook. You can be afraid. What do you need to be afraid of? I can see this on now they play, the man, that honorable statement. Forget about that honorable state foolishness. Joseph Boga, that no honorable statement. Joseph Boga is a crook. And you need to tell you he's a crook. Why you can be afraid of you would die? If we can call the president crook, and men are going to Jomo and say, oh, when you criticize the president, you will die, and I die. So we are that crook. Why got that crook? All of them you see that they're social crooks. They're not serious-minded people. So if I need to stay sharp, just stay sharp. You're who? You're Christian. You're going to heaven tomorrow. I will be in heaven, so you're not even sure fit. You tell Puaga where it is. You go after United Party. No peace. You go after United Party. You go after CDC as well. Let me tell you something, that election you're in here. Don't be afraid of anything. The one that passing around telling you, you need to find out time to be pushing your friend and you'll be pushing your campaign message. Don't listen to them like the hypocrite and I say it. They can go behind the auditor one thing, they can't find the auditor another thing. You don't hold back any punches. That election you're in. The people will tell you, the time you're wasting the time, but they can't tell you, you need a jumper, you be talking about what Mr. Cummings can do. You can tell them 100 years about what Mr. Cummings can do. The minds are made up. Let me tell you, fool after 40 or fool after 40, fool for life. We got a lot of fools we're dealing with. So you got to take the conversation to them. You got to make sure you engage them. The second can say, that man in parable, what were you dancing with blind men on the stage? You got to hear things so you can do that somebody dancing with you. I'm saying to you, the more you sit back on the fence and you'll be adding defensive and protective, you'll be adding cool and diplomatic, my friend, you're on your own. When the people then plotting to talk their foolishness, they see where they can talk stupid things. They see where they can act foolish. And we got a lot of gullible people. I also say that you're playing what thing? I beg you, you'll be playing diplomacy. Mr. Kenneth, we'll be on tomorrow. You don't want to make the show tomorrow because we got update about Henry Costa and the noise that coming up between the United Party. Tomorrow we get an update. We got update on it. And we got update about bringing you in the next move. So tomorrow we'll be on with discussing. Again, you don't be afraid that politics you in. Like Donald Trump will say, what do you have to lose? You have the conversation. You're taking to the people who own the money you're seeing in there. Again, don't listen to nobody. You can walk and chew gum. You can sell Mr. Cummings' agenda. At the same time, you can deal with all crooks and criminals. You can deal with them too. You can walk and chew gum and politics in. They don't play no diplomat. You're not addressed it. You're not addressed it as simple. All what they play. You're too good for it. You know that people are too good for it. When you sit down, they accuse the man. You got to simple pass around and push this accusation that I was true. The man met up with a document. Some of you, y'all gonna pass and y'all moral people. Y'all moral people. Don't leave that team, man. Y'all discuss the issue. Joseph Boakai, they come after you. Y'all come after them too. I say it. Y'all don't be afraid. We're gonna thank you, man. We'll talk it here.
Thank you so much. I'll see you later. So yes, indeed, I got the 2 more calls I will take, and then we will call it a day. Let me see. It would be longer. Okay, let me take this person. The person with 609 number being here longer than the other 612 number. 612, please hold the line yet. 609 number, last 4 digits 6785.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sekou. It's Emmanuel. I'm calling from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Long-time listener, first-time caller on SKTV?
Yeah, I've been following you from the cell phone days.
Okay, I want to say thank you for following for a long time, but I want to say I'm mad at you for not calling all those years.
Your phone's always busy, Sekou. There's so many people calling, so I just like to sit back and listen.
All right, no problem.
Yeah.
General Munir Keshen, send me text message on Messenger. I will text you the number to call. I think I pinned the number. I don't know. I did. Okay, let me do it. Go ahead, my brother. Munir will be the last person, I think. Go ahead.
Okay. Concerning the topic, I think this is a very, very important topic. We, the voters in the states, I mean, we understand the issues intellectually. We can comprehend, but we cannot say it's not an issue. If you're running against somebody when you have no corruption record or anything to say about the person, the only thing you can fall back on is something that will tarnish their character, that is like Liberian people. I mean, most of the people that are vulnerable that can cling to it. So we shouldn't say, this is not an issue. It's not an issue. This is a very serious issue in Liberia. Our voters will not use their mind, like, so they'll clinch onto this thing. So we should address it as CPP. Even the CPP have to get to you. If it's a jingle, they have to pay for it. Let it pay for it, and you play it. Because the people in Liberia, they know they can't accuse Mr. Cummings of anything. So they'll bring their gay thing. And their gay thing is going on day and night in Liberia. They see it, but they want to tarnish a good man reputation. And I think so Mr. Cummings needs to sue Obe to make this thing serious. That's the only way to put stop to this thing. Let him go to the court and prove that this man are gay and present his evidence, and then we can move forward. But I think this is a serious issue, and we should talk about it and still talk about it, because people still believe in Liberia. Seriously. Thank you, Mr. Sekou. I don't want to hold you up there too long.
Thank you for being a fan of SKTV from the cell phone days. And now we are here. We are not only on all the social media platforms, but we are also on the radio. Kudos to all of you for the support.
And thank you for coming on every day, because some are always addicted to some shows, and I really have something to watch now. So thank you so much for sending our contribution.
No problem. We appreciate it. Yeah, we'll try to be on every day. Yes, as much as we can. Unless something happens. Or unless I'm broke and I can't pay my bill, I gotta leave your thing and go do my I want to make sure the bills are paid. But I always try to come here. Yes, so let's go to the line here. 612 number, last 4 digits 0589. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, good. Thank you for taking my call, sir. My name is George Paul, calling from Minnesota.
I mean, why your voice so deep like that? You just waking up, or you under the call?
No, man, I get a lot of complaint on my voice, but it's just how it is. So.
That's okay. Go ahead quickly. We're about to leave now.
Yeah, just about just the previous caller. So good, this thing is serious. What I know, would like you or not, is serious. Those guys, they have nothing, and this campaign is going to be bloody for the lack of better word, because you guys saying this is all that they are riding on. It's a make or break. Even though it's a make or break for a lot of us, I want to see better for Liberia. But for those guys, their personal interest, it's a make or break for them. They know Mr. Cummings' presidency, will put a serious blockade to their political survival. So this thing is a serious thing. I don't think Mr. Cummings should be the one to handle it, because if he does, he will validate their mess. So it has to be the surrogate. The message shall be well crafted and well prepared and presented to the Liberian people. You see, one thing the ANC or the CPP are sure to do is to present Mr. Cummings as a victim. Now, I hate to say this, but you know that Mr. Boakai
came to us and told us that he lives on loan. The men were able to present this old man like a victim, even though the men received millions and millions of dollars from Liberia or from Liberians. But they have presented him to be this victim, this old victim, and today he still got set and he's riding on a popularity. Now here comes Mr. Cummings, who is a good man, that come, in our opinion, that is coming to really change this country. Now the system is fighting against him. How do we prepare and present this man to be the man that the system is fighting against? That's what we are very, the messaging team have failed to do. They have to do a better job. You see, again, God does not sleep. This man, you understand now that the other man coming to solve gay right. Now, the Joshua administration have already gone ahead and solved this gay right. How do we use that to our advantage, to our benefit? That's why the messaging team has to be well crafted and present a message to the people along with it with the open kit. So they want to be crying out. It shouldn't be Mr. Coming handling it because again, it will validate them, will make them to feel big, but the surrogates have to do it.
Thank you.
In a way that it will be both kick and sarcastic.
Thank you, my brother.
Because my family said this while ago, right? They always say, oh, they men gay, but they can't point to nobody. But here it is, Mr. Morris on tick or saying that George Leah, you saw George Leah kissing somebody. Why we not going after this one forcefully? But again, I know we'll do that. Listening to my boss, we'll have to do that. But it all comes down to messaging, and they have to be forceful in the messaging. Thank you very much, Igor.
Thank you so much. Last not the least, 267 number, last 4 DJ 7967. What is your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, hi, this is the General. How are you?
General, how you doing, my brother?
I'm okay.
My man, I stay, want to say my deepest condolences for the Omar, man. I sent you a message though. I tried calling you. Yeah, I tried calling. I didn't get you. Then I sent a message to you.
I appreciate it.
No problem, brother.
We got to continue what we're doing. I just want to say this to everyone who is listening. You see, politics is not a religion.
Mm-hmm.
We got about 100 and some more days to elections.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a qualified man, the most experienced and most powerful politician or candidate like Alexander Cummings,
mm-hmm.
and you got nothing to say about him. You can't even argue. You can't bring the issue up, but you want to tell him that he's gay. That's a shame. I came across people in Liberia who bring these things up, but I slow them down and I cool them off. Like this guy, a former warlord, or killer, or murderer, the man who killed Mr. Doe in Nima County, the man who killed his own people, who destroyed lives, Prince Johnson, or fake pastor, was on his pulpit the other day, calling Charlene lesbian, calling Mr. Cummings gay. That's a shame. They got nothing to offer the Liberian people. And all these things is the work of UP. That is why I continue to tell people, I will continue to expose UP. They are not qualified. They got nothing to offer the Liberian people. This is not monkey work Bible draw. This election is between George Weah and Mr. Cummings. The UP, the people of Liberia don't even want UP. Even if we don't want George Weah, why we should bring UP back to power when UP is the one who created the mess that we're going in today? If they get a candidate who is not even speaking to the people, cannot even go anywhere. Today we see all the corrupt politicians ganging up one place, but thank God we'll retire them together. So you can go and call Mr. Cummings gay, you can call him whatsoever. We will fight it, we will let the Liberian people, but we're not stoop that low because we know how many gays in UP. We know the amount of people who are gay today, but it's nothing. That's not my business. I'm not going to go that low to you because they got nothing to offer. They have nothing, no argument they can make. My candidate is qualified. My candidate has the experience to create jobs, to push the Liberian people forward, not to just keep them. We're not looking for no one to rescue us. We're not in a place to rescue. The system is messed up. We're looking for someone to fix it. And Alex Cummings and Shadeen will fix it because we got everything on the book. But UP/JNB, they damaged this country. After they stole enough, now President Weah came in and did his own. They want to come back to steal by imagination. It's not going to happen. The Liberian people are resolved. The Liberian people understand. We will not, and I personally, I am a voter. I will not cast a vote for UP to come back to power. If I do that, that means I'm taking myself backward. That means I'm going backward. I left the floor, I'm on the bed. If the bed is not good, I will try another one. But UP should just forget it. Once you corrupt people trying to destroy our people's life, corruption today, that's what keeping us listening. So they can go and say Mr. Cummings are gay. They can say whatever they want to say. We will defend them at the ballot box. We will tell the Liberian people what Mr. Cummings and Charlene will do. We will do it together. But for them, they got nothing, no agenda. All they're telling, oh, just vote for us. We're not giving them no blank check. We're not giving them blank check. They can't tell us how to fix jobs, how to create jobs. They cannot even tell us about the agricultural system. They can't even tell us how they will fix the economy. They got no ideas. These are a bunch of criminals, and we will not allow it. If the people of Liberia don't want President Weah, we cannot bring you people back to power. This election is between Ellis Cummings and George Weah, and we will win this election. You can take it anywhere. The silent voters, the independents, the people that only the young people, the educated people will change the country this time around. So I just want to tell you, let them go ahead and talk about gay.
General,
it's not going to take us nowhere. Yes.
General, before you go, I know, you and I, we know each other for a very long time. And I got a lot of respect for you when you come to sport back then.
Thank you. Yes, you know that.
Yeah, so to the issue. Since you went to Liberia, you traveled, you were in Ganta, you went to a lot of different places. I saw you. And you talked to a lot of different people. I want to give you this open invitation. Whether it's Monday or any other day, when are you available? I want to have a conversation with you on SKTV. On your experience, on your experiences, whatever you saw, whatever happened, and the momentum that we are all seeing from distance right now for the CPP. You were there.
Yep.
So I wonder, you to come on, find a day you could come on so we can have a conversation.
Monday is fine for me. Tuesday, whatever day that you think is ready, because I went as far as Sacré-Pied. I spent 4 days in Nimba. I went to Bon County. I went to Grand Bassa County. I spent almost a week in Grand Bassa County.
Oh,
and
wow.
I went into different areas. And I talked to people. And I can tell you, I can give you my honest opinion. And when you see me speaking like this, I know what I'm getting.
My man, come on Monday. I didn't even consult Steve on day because Steve is the one that do the scheduling, but since I'm the one that mostly can be here on the weekdays, I want you to come on here. Let's have a conversation.
Monday, I'll be ready for that.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much.
Monday. Okay, thank you very much.
So, folks, that will do it for today. We have been here for almost 2 hours and 42 minutes, almost 2 hours and 45 minutes. So we got to leave it there. We got to go now. We appreciate your time. People continue to try to attack our system, but trust me, we ain't going nowhere. We're here. The system here, whatever you attack, whatever way you do it, trying to hack, trying to do anything, we are here. We do not belong to any political party or any individual. We are here to make the case for Liberia and present the facts to the Liberian people. If it is in your interest, thank God for you. If it's against you, you've got to work on it and fix it. We want to say thank you to all of you. We appreciate your time. We'll be here tomorrow. And for those of you who contributed your $1 or $2 to us to support SKTV, we want to say thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Let me see if I can, I don't know. Sometimes I like to find my own song, my son and myself like. Because every day I can be playing song, other people didn't like, got to be playing song too that myself I like. Let me find this song here. Yeah, this song here, people can put people to sleep, especially the lover boy and lover girl. You're good now.
I saw your face, I knew I was in love. Baby, your smile takes my breath away. And they can say what I want, girl, I don't mind. As long as you are by my side. Baby, you smile of paradise. Baby, girl, come be my love life. How many times do you want me to say I love you?